Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me for another weekend warm-up reaction. So, get ready, get warmed up, because today I have an interesting one for you. Today I'm going to be reacting to a legendary band, a German power metal band called Helloween, which I'm sure all of you, if not all of you, most of you know. Now, just to give you some context, I'm a huge Helloween fan. It's in my top 5 bands. It's one of the most consistent bands in my view. And I've listened to all their albums, and most of their albums I really know by heart. Like, I know most songs, I can sing most songs, I can even maybe try to play most songs. So just because I've listened to them so much, not because I've learned all of them at least. However, there are a few albums which I haven't listened to that much. Very, very few albums. And since, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Helloween on their Facebook page and on their X page and so forth, so they've posted that on the 31st of May of this year was the 30th anniversary, or not the 30th, it's in 93, so 2003, 13, yeah, 32nd maybe anniversary of their most colorful album. And of course I'm talking about the album Chameleon, which caused a lot of controversy back then, and still does, I guess. And we all know why. I mean, it wasn't that, pure power metal album which you would expect from Helloween, especially coming from after the Walls of Jericho and the Keeper of the Seven Keys 1 and 2. Then Pink Bubble Goes Ape came, which was, somewhere in the middle, had some power metal tunes and had some softer tunes. And then came Chameleon in 1993. Yeah, so on the 31st of May was the album's anniversary. And since, Helloween did that post, I thought this is a great opportunity to do a reaction from this album. And although I said I've listened to almost all their songs, I haven't listened to this album a lot. So, of course, I remember many of the, of the more famous songs from the album, like When the Sinner, Giants, I Believe, Music. But there are some some tracks which I've listened to and I totally forgot. Now, I've re-listened to the album during this week. However, there's one track which I haven't revisited and which I don't remember. I mean, I might remember some of it when we listen to it during the reaction, but as of now I cannot recall anything from it, and it's supposed to be one of the better tracks on this album. So I'm talking about the first track, the opener track, which is called First Time. So I'm going to be reacting to that, to this song, and I think it's a good opportunity since, I know all of Helloween's songs, so at least I have a chance to react to something from Helloween until they release some new tracks, which we should be having some new tracks coming later this year, from what I saw. They have a new album coming up, so we're very hyped up for that. Definitely will be reacting to anything they release. So, but for now, I'm gonna react to First Time from Chameleon. Okay, so going to the band lineup, back then, not the current lineup. So we have Michael Kiske on vocals, we have Michael Weikath on guitars, Roland Grappo on guitars, Markus Grosskopf on bass, and Ingo Schwichtenberg, the legendary drummer, may he rest in peace, on drums. Great. Okay, so before we start the reaction, again, I would like to remind you and really kindly ask from you to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get all the notifications and any updates on new videos which are released on my channel. And leave your comments for any reaction suggestions you might have. Let me know which are your favorite Helloween songs, which albums. Let's start a discussion. I like discussing music. I love it. So really share your thoughts. And as you see from other videos on my channel, I try to reply to any comments. And, I just like music discussion. I love music. So, yeah. All right. So let's not delay. And let's get to it. Helloween First Time. at least Ingo is using some double bass here. So not all the album was too soft. Because he also, from what I read on the internet, I know this from a long time ago, he said that the title Windmill is shit mill, you know, because it's poppy and stuff. Anyway, let's continue. Nice bass. That bass is really cool sometimes. Marcus's bass, he's one of my favorite metal bassists. Really great grooves. He's original. I think, in my view, he's very original in his playing, in his approach, and you can hear the bass, which is nice for a change. Because, for some bands, you really can't hear anything from the bass most of the time. Can I watch you rock and know which one to choose? I'm the liar. That bass, man. Nice toms. Okay, let's stop here before the solo. So my thoughts, I just barely remember the chorus, but I cannot remember the song, the chords, what's happening. You know, I haven't analyzed it ever, but yeah, it rings a bell a bit. So yeah, we can take it as a first time reaction, because really I barely remember from the song. So Kiske is delivering his great vocals as usual. Nothing too spectacular in the vocal area here. I mean, it's regular singing. The song has a happy tone. I like more of a dark tone. I really like Andy Darris's approach in Helloween and the songs with Andy Darris, to be honest. I love Kiske, of course, his voice is amazing. I used to prefer Michael Kiske for a long time, but lately in the past few years, I've taken a huge liking to Andy Darris' style, and I might even say, it depends. Of course, I love The Keeper of the Seven Keys. It's in my top 10 albums of all time, both albums. So, yeah, I can't deny that. And Kiske delivers, wow, such a great performance in March of Time, Keeper of the Seven Keys, in Helloween, Future World, Dr. Steen, A Tale That Wasn't Right. You know, great. It's epic. But I really appreciate Andy Darris's songs and the songs they played with Andy Darris. I just like the dark tone, even in the later albums. So I will not say I prefer them. I like both equally. I really love both. So back to this song. So this happy tone, it's cool for a change. Like for example, this happy tone in Dr. Steen works very well. I like it. In Future World sometimes, you know, we all live in happiness, our life is full of joy, works very well. In this song, it's a bit cheesy, like, you know, the chorus, na 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 na, sounds like a kid's song or something. Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but other than that, the guitars are okay. The drums play some cool stuff in the pre-chorus. The bass is great. So it's fine. Let's check the lyrics. I have never checked the lyrics for this song. So let's see maybe what they're talking about. So verse, will your first time, will it be, I think of someone like me, makes me wonder, I could show you things you never thought you'd see. Wonder what's that? You're like sunshine, I can feel your heat is drying out my brain. Would you feel like we're having fun if I can do the rain? Okay, weird lyrics. Have you thought of your dreams? Do you have some? Let's see if we can find some more. Getting kinky here, or is just my feeling? Give me your fancies at random. I think we can deal with them all. Who wrote this song? Michael Wyckoff. Okay. I can't wait forever, baby. Open me your door. I just want your loving if you're gonna give me more. I can see you standing there. You know you're worth a try. That's the chorus. Let me guide you in my spaceship, and I'll surely make you have a real good time. Okay, seems like a, I don't know, not an erotic, but like a love attraction song between a guy and a girl or whatever. So yeah, it's like, I have a feeling they were trying to go more commercial, not just by the heaviness of the music, but also by the lyrics. Okay, verse 2, don't waste time now. You are soaking wet, so fix the things you got. Fuck, okay. Guess you know how. And when you're done, I gotta see you strut. My desire, can I watch you rock and know which one to choose? I'm no liar. I could take you down and you got nothing to lose. Okay. Never checked the lyrics, and I'm really surprised. I expected something a bit different. But yeah. Okay. Then I don't know any better occasion. Can't hold back. It's the end of the day. I don't think you're here for the first time. No problem with me anyway. Okay, and then the chorus. Okay, seems like a pretty shallow song. Nothing too deep here, nothing too special. Okay, let's continue. Let's check. I think the solo is coming. I think the first solo, I think the solo was split between Michael Wyckoff and Roland Grappo. From the playing, I'm not sure, but from the playing, I know the band well. Correct me if I'm wrong, the first solo was played by Michael, and the second solo where you had some shred parts. This is Roland Grappo style. Baby, open me your door. I just want your love, and if you cannot give me more, I can leave you standing. Yeah, I don't like the chorus. All right, that ending was really cool. Yeah, that ending and the bass, I think, and the solos saved the day for this song. Otherwise, it's not like a great song. It's not playlist definitely. I love Helloween, one of my favorite bands again. I will say, but this is not playlist. And for me, there are definitely better songs. It's not the worst song on the album, I would say, but there are better songs on the album, like Giants, for example, one of the best, I would say, I believe. Yeah, so even maybe When the Sinner is better. I'm not sure. I have to re-listen and compare, but yeah. But it's okay. It's fun. I don't like the chorus. Other than that, the guitars in the background are okay. So yeah, it was fun to listen to. I'm glad you joined me for this ride. And yeah, looking forward for what Helloween will release soon this year, and definitely gonna be reacting to that. So yeah, stay tuned, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and see you in the next one.